We're working with the energy of the Libra full moon, brings a lot of clarity around relationship mirrors and where we may be overextending ourselves to maintain harmony. But this reading is timeless, so if you found this, then there's something here for you. And if nothing resonates, then that's your day, and that's okay. We're gonna look at where you may be overgiving today, why this pattern exists, and what's exact and actually ready to shift. Yeah. So we have 6 piles to choose. Here you are. I am learning a whole new system in regards to editing and filming right now, so I'm hoping that after the animations for the numbers appear on the screen, I'm confident that I'll figure that out. Anyways, meditate here if you need to. I guess the number is going to be the thing that resonates most, because that's the real thing that you really see. So I really hope I pull through on that one. But yeah, I'll see you at your pile. I'm pile 1. So yeah, let's get straight into it. If you want to know the breakdown of the reading, I go through an intro. But I might post it in the description as well. So let's start with the first question of where are you overgiving? The 12 of Swords. I'm still pretty new to this deck as well, so forgive me. I will be using the book to help. Alright, so the 12 is the Knight in this deck. And the 12 of Swords. A rash. Whoa. Oh. A rash and ruthless person who lacks empathy. He's impulsive with a lust for conquest. Oh, interesting. So, it's not... You're either this Knight or the person you are giving to is this Knight. Because we're working with the Libra full moon, but we're still in the Aries season, this can go either way. This really can. So take this as it resonates. I will read for both. So... let's start with if this is you. If this is you, if you were this Knight, if you were this rash and ruthless person who lacks empathy, I don't think it's empathy towards others as a more yourself, which is weird to say, but that's how it feels. Same if this is another person. So the message still is the same if either scenarios. It feels like this is an overgiving to the outside. Specifically, an overgiving to the past. So because this Knight is looking that way, and my Western brain reads this way, this is the past, symbolically, and it reads as in, it feels like you are overthinking a lot of past events, especially ones where you felt like you lacked empathy, were a little bit more rash, a little bit more impulsive, ones where you wanted to win, ones where you had to win, like you would stop at no cost to win. Like that's that's the past that you're overthinking. I think there were actions involved that, yes, protected you, but may have hurt those around you. And so you might be overthinking it to kind of have that resolve, which is, again, very, very normal, very human, very admirable as well. A lot of people can't face up to their past mistakes or own their past mistakes or own how they acted as well. And so if you can, good for you. You're halfway there. Honestly, awareness is being present, and being there is half the battle. So, but you might be overgiving to it. So it might be a thing where, like, yes, you are halfway there, but now you are ready to go the other half, you know, like, but if this is another person, then you're overthinking about the situation where another person lacked empathy towards you. This other person was, again, wanted to win at any cost, so they would probably really annoy you in any way, shape, or form. This probably feels like someone who had a certain power dynamic over you, especially. They probably used that power dynamic to cause you a lot of stress in your life, cause you a lot of annoyances, like very like minor annoyances, but over time it builds up, you know what I mean? It builds up so much where like it feels so big, because like it's like 1,000 cuts, you know what I mean? Like one cut, whatever, heals fine, but like 1,000 cuts, like that's 1,000 cuts. That shit hurts. It's not gonna heal as fast. It's gonna, every new cut's gonna hurt even more. And you know, especially if you're in a dynamic of this this power dynamic, where the person won't acknowledge their wrongdoings, or then it hurts like even more so. So this is something that you might be overthinking, something that someone might have done to you, and if so, I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. I've been there. I'm going through it. Both sides, by the way. Both sides in regards to being the one overthinking my past, and the lack of empathy I've had, as well as being someone who has been on the receiving end of that lack of empathy. So extremely relatable, guys. Anyways, this is where you may be overgiving. So if that resonates, you're in the right place. Let's look at why this pattern exists. Okay. Why this pattern exists. Ooh. It's curiosity in reverse. So lack of curiosity. So you just don't want to really move forward with your life right now. And again, relatable. But like, let's go deeper. Let's go deeper into why you might be lacking this curiosity right now. Take a field trip in reverse. Staying alive upright. Let me do this one more time. Okay. It's okay to feel feelings. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So, my friends, you are having an identity crisis. You're having an existential crisis. Well, you've come to the right place, because this used to be called inexjoy because of the existential part. I'm still working on a name, because I'm also going through an identity crisis. Oh my god, look how much we're mirroring each other right now. I love that for us. Anyways, so You have the card staying alive. It's okay to feel feelings, and being yourself is sacred under the original card of the lack of curiosity. So I can't ever tell anyone how to feel or where to put their feelings or if how to deal with those feelings, you know, like that's a journey on its own time. But I can, in this energy, recognize the part of you that is trying to stay alive, trying to keep yourself safe and at peace while reconciling with the real tragedies of the world, the real realities of what it means to be alive, which is also death. Very existential. And it's hard because these are really big feelings. They're not easy feelings. No one tells you how to deal with these feelings. No one gives you a pamphlet or a booklet that's like, oh yeah, this is how you deal with grief. Unless you maybe go to like a website or like maybe look it up. But like no one really gives you like a step-by-step guide because everyone has to figure it out, right? And it feels like maybe you're ruminating over a lot of the things that was said, that wasn't said, a lot of the past, wanting to fix it. But that's not what's needed right now. You thinking about it and thinking it over and overthinking it to the point where you can't sleep, that's not what's fixing it. It's being able to feel it and accept it. And reminding yourself it's okay to be you because your body is also sacred. Your life is also sacred. Not any more or less of any other. It is what it is. And I know everyone hates that saying. Which is fair because it's a very callous saying. It is what it is. But as more of your life shouldn't be in vain because your loved ones wouldn't have wanted it that way. If you believe in an afterlife, or if not, I do want to reframe this in a way where if you believe in soul work, at least, then you know they're truly not gone. And they're really trying to cheer you on the other side, making sure that this lifetime counts for you. You're here to break ancestral patterns. You're here to rewrite your DNA, genetic coding, in regards to how the body deals with this emotion. We all know the body keeps score. I've said that so many times. It is a very well-known kind of facts, especially amongst like psychological and somatic research. The body keeps score. But the way you deal with it breaks the pattern. Other than thinking about it, feeling it, letting yourself be you, not tied down to the grief of it all, but letting yourself live again. That's what's actually ready to shift. Anyways, the next question was going to be what's actually ready to shift, but we already got that. So, I'm just going to pull some wolf spirit guidance, which is like just some motivational guidance for yourself as you go through the feelings. So what guidance can you give my pile number ones as they go through these feelings, as they feel these feelings? Whoa. Okay, there's 3. Okay. You have let hope be your guiding star, illuminating even the darkest of nights with its radiant glow. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I'll turn on my light. Oh my god, light! Can you even see that with the ring light? Oh. New camera setup. So, let's see. Let hope be... Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah. Let hope be your guiding star, illuminating even the darkest of nights with its radiant glow. So when you do start to overthink, remember that you being alive should give you hope to change things. You understanding the knowledge, you living, you surviving is the hope to change whatever you want to change in the world. You living is the change genetically. You feeling these feelings is the change. Is the hope. You just being you. Literally, you just being you. You just staying alive. You just being here on earth because you are needed and you are loved and you are wanted here. I want you here. And I bet you a lot of your loved ones do too. I bet you a lot of your passed on loved ones do as well. They want to see you succeed. They want you to follow your dreams. They want you to have hope for the future. You want you to have hope for the future or you wouldn't be here. Simple as that. Alright. Embrace both the light and the shadow, for they are integral parts of your journey. How do I want to do this? How should I do this? We're gonna do it like this. Well, maybe like this. I like it like this. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. And again, light and shadow, all feelings. One's not better than the other, they're just both parts of your journey. So learning to be okay and comfortable with both is going to be very, very helpful. And you got this. You know you got this. Your inner wolf knows you got this. There are 2 sides. Sorry, I'm thinking of a meme right now. You know those memes where there's like two. Anyways, the last card is when faced with challenges, remember the wolf spirit within you. Relentless, adaptable, and fiercely determined. And that's on being yourself. at any human's core is their ability to change and be adaptable. That's why we evolved. That's the whole survival of the fittest. It's our adaptability. And know that you'll get through this. You'll adapt. You'll grow. You'll change from this experience. All I can do now is hope that you resonate with these messages, that they gave you clarity in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. If not, I hope at least this was soothing and nice for you to listen to. Entertaining at the very least. Yeah. Anyways, you're doing great work. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Like, honestly, sometimes all you need is hope. Sometimes all you need is a remembrance of who you are, and maybe this reading was there for you, for that. Yeah. So if you want to leave me here, please do. Thank you so much for being here. You are so lovely. But I also want to say that I am trying to start a little business around doing transformational work and going a bit deeper into how to respond differently to emotions. And like, yeah, I kind of do this, but just more individualized and longer in session. We also get to talk a lot. Like, you get to talk a lot. If you need to air out your grievance, if you need to give tea to someone like that you don't know and want to, if you just need like space to vent as well, I give you a lot of time for that. But if you also just need guidance and clarity on things, ways in which to actually change your life, ways in which to actually move forward, then I also do that too. You can find more information in the description. It will probably just be my email, to be honest. I don't really have a business website right now. Still under works. Still doing a lot in preparation in regards to naming brand identity as I go through my own personal identity crises. But until then, yeah, my email's in the description if you want to book a one-on-one with me. I will give you prices as well. I do sliding scales too if things are just like a bit more tight for you in terms of your budget. I want to make sure that you get the resources you need with the prices you need, rather than have to feel like you have to sacrifice your development because of an arbitrary number. And yeah, so if you need financial like assistance, please reach out as well. I'm always happy to talk it through and adjust my prices. But yeah. If not, you can just take what resonated and leave the rest. Trust your own process, because I know you're going to be doing great. I love you so much, my pal ones. Thank you again for being with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pal twos. If you're here, then let's jump right into it. If you want more information about what the video is, the description is in the intro, and I might put it in the I guess the description of the video. But anyways, so let's look at where you may be overgiving in your life. You have the 8 of Wands, so fast communication. You might be overly ready to respond to people. Like, you're very open that way, whether that be friends, work, partners, family, whatever. because it's hitting all three. Mainly in regards to content and your emotional channels, connecting to like the internet and like your feed and your algorithm and whatever. But there's like a lot of like they're fast moving, fast paced. Like my head, like it's so hard for me to speak clearly because there's 1,000 things going on in my brain right now. So that's kind of how you feel, maybe, most likely. If not, this might not be your video, but that's okay. Always choose another pile, or click off the video. It's up to you. It's up to you. Anyways, there's just a lot going on. But yeah, mainly when I saw this card, it feels like you're very open, and nervous system wise, it feels very dysregulated. I am like, my whole body is just like, what the heck's going on? Like, I just want to play with I'm playing with my my pants, which I normally don't do. But like, maybe you have little stisms, or like just like things that kind of make you feel safe, and like you can kind of just emotionally feel regulated. But it feels like, you might be overgiving to just being able to communicate to others and being just like available. Like, oh, you need me now? Okay, I'm here. Like, oh, you need me to send you that text right away? Okay, here it is. Oh, you need that paper? You need a paper due there? Okay, bam. Oh, you need me to go fix this client? Oh, bam, here you go. Like, it feels like you're extremely open and like on call. That's the word, on call. You're very on call right now, to someone in your life, to you, maybe to your business, to your work, whatever it is. That's what you're overgiving. You're being on call to something, like you got a relationship, a person, your boss, your employees, like your schoolwork, like there's something that's just like you're really just like, okay, I'm here, like I'm here, I'm queer, relatable. Anyways, so it doesn't really matter like where this place is, though, whether that be like, I guess maybe let's give more awareness. Let's give the possible like scenarios in which these the communication is. Okay, new relationship. There you go. New relationship. King of Pentacles. What's his face? Like a partner or a boss? Like someone, new relationship, partner or boss. I believe this is the Death card. So let me double check what the interpretation for that one in this particular deck means. Death always is, all things must pass. Yeah. Clinging to what's not for you. Release your attachments and be reborn. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this one really confused me for a second. I'm like, what the hell does this mean? It's the Death card in terms of communication. So it's like old family patterns, because if you look at this card, you see death, and you see the death with like pointing to the family and stuff. So it really feels like there's you continuing to like repeat generational or like childhood wounds, especially. Like, I'm seeing like a childhood wound meme. So funny. It's so funny. It's where this girl is like she's explaining childhood, like your inner child, but it's done in such a more refreshing way. Yes, we always speak to our inner child in spiritual work, but like sometimes our inner child actually fucks up a lot of stuff for us, okay? Like our inner child will act out in ways where it's like they need to be attention whores, or they need to be loved in some way. And I'm not saying attention whores is a bad thing, you know, like again, like it's a great thing. I think this really depends on societally. I know like that's not like used in a great light, but like I'm kind of, it's more of like a reclamation word of attention whore. Anyways, not needing to over explain it, more as in sometimes the inner child really like acts out, throws tantrums, acts in ways that like you think, why did I do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, maybe possibly hurts hurts someone in your life, you know, like says something rude to someone, or like, and you're wondering why you said that, or something comes out in like a tone, or something comes out in the way you do something, and you're not really sure like, or you might be sure why, you just don't really want to accept it because your inner child is just kind of like throwing a little mini tantrum, and that's okay, you know, that's why we do the work. We're doing the work to quell the tantrums. We're doing the work to remind ourselves that hello baby, being here, we can emotionally regulate ourselves. Being older, we can emotionally regulate ourselves. Being wiser, we can, say it with me now, emotionally regulate ourselves. And that's like the hottest thing that we can ever do in our lives, right? Take care of ourselves, nurture ourselves, be our own parents again, really do it the way we want it to, the way that's right for us, right? And so you might be in really like, you might be in an emotional pattern where you're talking, or you're living, or you're experiencing the same things as you did when you were a kid, and it brings a lot of dread, a lot of existential emotions, a lot of feelings of rebirthing yourself, because that's what you are in. I'm so sorry to have to like highlight this pile, and whoever's choosing this part aspect, because like you two seem like, also I will get to you too. This just seems very like confusing, and I wanted to like clarify it. But yeah, regardless, some of you guys may be overgiving in regards to just letting your inner child run rampant, like rampant. And I don't know, like, it's kind of like, hey baby, it's kind of like knocked you off your crown a little bit. I'm being drawn to this crown being knocked off a little here. So like, it might have kind of like has put you in a place of feeling a little bit more insecure about yourself, a little bit more like not in your power, which is fair. But again, here to remind you that it's totally normal to be experiencing the emotional childhood wounds, and you know, now that you're older, you can rewrite the script so that you don't have to act it out, right? Because again, let's say it again, say it with me now, we can emotionally regulate. And I'm so sorry if this is sounding really cheesy, but I just want to be a cheerleader in your life, and I want you to be doing amazing things, and I know that you can be doing amazing things, and a part of you knows that you can be if you're still here and listening to all this. So yeah. So some of you also may be overgiving to another person, a boss that you feel like has the power, or a partner that has the power, or someone who financially controls you that has the power. Yeah, not fun. best I can say here is you can't really fix the situation or the person, most likely. You can fix your financial situation as best you can. You can communicate to them as well how you're feeling. If they are true, like, King of Pentacles, you know what I mean? Like, if they're not, like do this with a grain of salt. You know who this person is better than I do. So, like, if this does not seem feasible for you, do not do it. If this is not a relationship where you can safely talk to someone, do not do this. But if you feel like you can, maybe just having a little discussion over, hey, like, I've been feeling very emotionally dysregulated. I'm having a hard time handling my stress. It's getting in the way of me doing XYZ in my life. If you're a worker, especially if you're an employee, because we live under a capitalist society, it is what it is, but if you say the words like, this stress is interfering with how I do my job, or my ability to work. If you say something along those lines, then they're going to take you seriously. Yeah. And especially if you need like a doctor's note for something like that too. Like if medically, like, you're not able to convince doctors right now, or doctors are being extremely like stingy with giving you a medical note, just be like, hey, like, I am not able to work right now. And usually that kind of is the language a lot of people need in order for you to get what you need. Anyways, hope that was helpful for you guys. With this new relationship, someone might be overgiving to this new relationship and might feel fucking amazing. It might feel like butterflies and rainbows and just that new crush feeling. Like a feeling like, oh my God, I haven't felt this way in a long time. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. They are the bee's knees. They are my bread and butter. I just want to be around them 24/7. I just love them so fucking much. Beautiful energy to be in. But you might be overgiving just a little bit. And I know it's really easy to be swept up and taken away by these feelings, but you live a life in the material world. You need to go to jobs. You need to work. You need to live. You need to be eating and sleeping and taking care of yourself. You need to be emotionally regulated, and that's both emotions. It can go from the far ends of existential dread to existential joy, because handling something as strong and powerful as the feeling of love is something that we don't really talk about much, but it's a strong feeling, and it can make people do a lot of really crazy things. It could really fuck up someone's internal system, but as long as you recognize that those feelings are valid and normal and okay, as long as you continue to take care of yourself and not let the feelings override you and your ability to do your everyday normal thing routines like eating and sleeping, then it's all Gucci, all good. But if this person is really dysregulating you and you can't do that, because I know love really does that to people, take a break. Go out with your friends. Learn something more about yourself. Turn inwards. Do something that's not revolved around them, because the more you attach, the more you come off as desperate. Let's be real. And if I gave you the ick there, good, because that's what you needed to hear. Your person loves you for you. Remember that. And if this is a crush, your crush is probably crushing on you back. For real. But you know why they're crushing on you back? It's because you're doing you. It's because you're being you. It's not because you're crushing on them. It's because they like you for you, right? And if that's not the case, well, fuck them. Like, A, they don't know what they're seeing. they don't know how amazing you are, and B, who needs them anyways? Why would you want someone like that in your life anyways? Why would you want someone who likes you because you like them? You want someone who likes you for you, right? So anyways, detach from that energy, my sweet love, because you got your own work to do. You have your own stuff to do. You have your own life to live. And trust me, I get swept up in those emotions so much. I love love so much. If I could just, I guess for like YouTube safety reasons, goon off all day, I would. But you know, that's not a thing. That's not how you live your life. You can't sit in those emotions all day every day. It's just not a good way to live. Let's be real. I feel like I've exposed something more about me, and yeah, deeply uncomfortable with that. Anyways, but I do love you guys, so I hope you yeah, still love me after that. Maybe anyways. Anyways, wow, let me just get out of this energy. Okay, let's move forward in terms of why this pattern exists. Maybe we kind of went through why it exists with these people, more or less, but we can go even deeper. I do want to unlight this candle because it's coming very close to the end, but we'll see when we get there. So we'll do for each pile why this pattern exists. For JK. Honestly, I'm getting let's get to why this pattern exists into okay, like what's ready to shift. So celebrate the little things. You know, if you're the one going through a new crush relationship situation, maybe you're a pile where like all three of this applies to you. Like actually, like I'm not even sure. One of these might apply to you, all three of these might apply to you. Either way, take it how it resonates. But if you have a new crush, are in a new relationship, are going through something that's very beautiful and loving, then you should remember to celebrate the little things of yourself, little goals that you've set, that you've done, that really matter to you, that you've accomplished. Things that, again, focus back onto you and your wins and your goals and your celebration. There's a triangle here because triangles are the strongest shape, as I've heard, or something like that. And so you know, it kind of feels like this relates to the self still. Like, celebrate you, celebrate the little things of you. That's how you shift. And it's mainly the focus, you know? If you are going through this crazy boss situation, this crazy partner who has this power dynamic, this intense power dynamic situation, best thing that you can do right now is rest. In terms of your shift, don't be on call for them. Put your boundaries in. Say, hey, I'm tired. This is affecting my productivity. This is affecting how I am outputting in my life. I can no longer handle this. I need a break. Be bold. Be brave. I know you can do it. I really do. Or else your body will shut you down. So, yeah. Next, if you're going through childhood wounds, emerge. Take care of yourself. Emerge as the parent that you needed to be. Emerge as the nurturer that you wanted. Say the words that you needed to heal when you were younger. say the words that you need to hear when you're younger. That was the original ones, but apparently those words are going to be very healing for you. Yeah. Also, I hope no one, like, people don't mind this rosary. I'm not Catholic. I'm not Catholic in the slightest. I'm not religious in the slightest. Right now I'm going through a bout of Gnosticism, but like that's not like that's not like permanent, you know? Anything that I learn spiritually is never permanent. It is the meaning behind the symbols in spirituality that is always what I preach. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Maybe you're going through this too. Maybe you're religious. I am thinking of someone in my life right now, and I'm wondering if this is you. But if don't know if you know about my channel. Anyways, yeah, not religious, not Catholic. No shade to anyone who is. Anyone who is, shout out. I used to be, but like, good for you if you are. Just not my jam. I want to make sure that this channel is non-denominational and everybody's welcome here, and that everybody feels safe here, and that everybody feels like they can come to the space where they can come back to their inner self regardless of what's going on in the world. Moving forward, I am going to make this channel a lot less politically driven because, again, I want to make sure that everybody feels safe and unfiltered and able to explore who they are. And if that's not for you, then that's not for you. There are thousands of readers out there. I bet you will find one that aligns with your political spectrums and views on the world. Again, if you know me and know what I'm about, you know I've studied a lot of things, experienced a lot of things, put into practice a lot of things that deal with a lot of the intersectional issues, but that's something that we use as a tool, not as an identity on this channel. Right? So I'm just reminding you of that. Anyways, I don't know, maybe like you just wanted to learn about me, and so that's why I blabbed on for so fucking long about myself here. But anyways, just little tidbits. Let's get you last messages, motivational messages for you while you go through this shift. Yeah, if you want to come back to these sayings, go ahead. I just wanted to give you cute little wolf pals to make sure that you have companionship on your journey. Anyways, so your first card is, within the circle of my watchful gaze, find solace knowing that danger dares not tread. In the embrace of my pack, may you always find safety and security, for together we are stronger. Ooh, okay. Last messages for the person dealing with the power dynamic. If you are in a situation where someone else is also dealing with this power dynamic and also has to deal with this person, reach out to them. You're stronger together. Emotionally, it'll tie you guys together and make the place a lot easier to deal with, whatever that may be. Home life, work life, friends, public eye. I'm not sure what you guys do, but whatever you guys do, just know that there are people in your corner, people that are also experiencing these things, people that want to also be emotionally held and seen and complain and vent and just feel all the feels in regards to this weird power dynamic that you have to go through right now. Yeah. And for the last pile, let the fire within you burn bright, igniting passion and purpose in all that you do. This was getting dangerously low, so I had to so I had to pull it out, but like maybe symbolically, externally, like blow out the overthinking externally and focus back internally in the fire within you. Also that. Ooh, okay, more symbolic messages coming through for you, my pile, for the childhood wound pile. So message of me blowing out this candle is you don't need to come from a place of protection and safety and the need to defend. You don't. What you really need right now is, as corny and cheesy as it sounds, all you really need right now is the love within you. That self-compassion, that self-nurturing, the ability to overcome the childhood wound. Face it, name the emotion, name the age where it came from, name the age of the emotion itself, recognize your own age right now. And sit with those differences and recognize that you're not the same person. You've grown. You're not the same age as the emotion that you're dealing with. You're not the same age as the childhood wound that you're dealing with. And act accordingly. Yeah, okay, so those are the messages I have for you, my pile number 2s. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for sticking around for so long. These are patterns you're probably like already experiencing or have already been aware of. But yeah, if you feel like you don't want to do this alone and you want to do this with someone else and you want to make a shift and you want to work with someone else, I do transformational work, quote unquote transformational work. I'm not really sure what I want to brand this as yet, but like it's just work where we look at like this, but like a bit more deeper, a bit more individualized, because I can pick up on your energy and your energy alone and not just the general public's, because there's only so much and so far as I can really access when regards to general. But if you want to do something a little bit more personal, you want to work with me and you want to work with you and your inner self, and you want your little inner child to be a little guided, to have someone hold their hand a little bit more, then I would love to work with you. Yeah. We can do one-on-one sessions and we can go on some deeper levels of it, and you can find more about it in the description. I'll probably just be my email, and yeah, we can discuss payment there. I do sliding scale, so if you're in a tight bound but really want to do the work but can't afford it, I'm always so happy to talk about prices. I'm not a lawyer, but something like pro bono, you know, like something where like, you know, like I have the time and energy. Like I rather people get the help they need more than you have to put a pretty penny on it. But if you want to pay me for my services, that's totally cool too. I also accept payments. You know, also learning how to, you know, value my work in that way. I do have bills to pay. I am still paying off my OSAP debt. So OSAP is student loans in Ontario debt for those that aren't in Canada. Anyways, yeah. So if that work you want to do with me, my information's in the description. If not, just take what resonated, obviously, and always leave the rest. Trust your own process, because at the end of the day, You have you, and you know, don't ever let a tarot reader tell you what to do. Don't ever let anyone else tell you what to do in regards to how you want to live your life, because this channel is all about self-empowerment and being able to live the life that you want, because we only have this only one shot to live it, really. Yeah, YOLO. Oh my god, did I really just say that? Oh my god, I'm not sure what energy I'm working with right now, but here we are. I don't know why I'm cringing so hard at myself, but here we are. We're just gonna go through the feelings and be free with them. We're just gonna feel the feelings and be free with them. And you're gonna sit with me if you're still here. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so freaking much. You are the best. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're watching this to sleep, I hope I didn't eradicate your slumber, and I hope I still made this possible for you to sleep soundly. Anyways, sending you so much love and hugs. Until the next one, bye. Hi, Balthi. So, today we're going to the question of, were you maybe overgiving and why? So, the information for this video is in the description as well as the intro, but let's get into it. Were you maybe overgiving is the Queen of Wands. So let's see what this deck has to say about the Queen of Wands. Alright, a charming and beautiful woman who is temperamental and fiery. Her strong personality wins admiration everywhere. Aww. So you're either overgiving in regards to being this person, or you're overgiving to a person like this. So, for those who are my lovers, this is your person. Let's see why. Let's see why you're overgiving. Listen quietly. It either refers to somewhere deep within you already know the answer. So listen quietly. That's one message for someone. But there's also the message of this person has told you to listen. Like this person has trained you to listen to them. Like you're overgiving because this person has fully like made it so that like your nervous system triggers when they're around. So listen quietly, you know, like this person, again, I love me a Queen of Wands. I am a Queen of Wands sometimes. Charming, beautiful woman, temperamental and fiery, strong personality wins admiration everywhere. Again, really hard opponent to come across. This person, again, I'm no shame if you're this person, because I also am this person, you know, like everyone lives with this energy, you know. But I'm being drawn to the sunflowers a lot, so something like you love about them, you love that they're so fiery and independent, but it's something that it's also they've trained you in regards to like like you revolve your life around them, because I'm seeing like a sunflower revolving itself around the sun, right? Like this person is your sun, this person is your light, this person you do everything for, this person, like your life revolves around them, like all the plans revolve around them, all the dates revolve around them. You guys probably watch shows that they like, you probably do things that they like. And not to say that you don't have nights where you get to do your thing, or like like this person probably does and compromises and does things that you like as well, but it doesn't seem balanced. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So listen quietly, listen to your body, listen to how you feel. I'm not you, At the end of the day, you're gonna know how much this is affecting you, and I'm just trying to tell you why you're overgiving, and it's just your nervous system being very wired to this person. Okay, so other scenario, if you are this person, this pattern that you're overgiving to in regards to this energy is kind of the same message. It's basically you're wired to be this way, so you have to listen quietly to when this happens. You have to be very aware when the fiery emotions come out, the more what's the word, temperamental aspects of yourself come out. Listen quietly. This is probably something that has happened because you in your life were trained to behave this way, in regards to like people only responded to you when you were acting this way. You're probably very charming, you're very beautiful, you know how to use your allure to get people, you know how to use your strong personality to win admiration, and this is probably this is probably where you're overgiving though. You might be using it, not to shame, but you might be using it a little to your advantage. You might be taking advantage of someone in your life right now. And you're either being taken advantage of or you're taking advantage of someone. Regardless, listen quietly. Listen quietly to your body. Listen quietly to the way you act. Listen quietly to your nervous system. Whichever situation you're in. Again, if you are the person, don't shame yourself. Like, everyone goes through it. Like, like, you're so beautiful and charming. Like, how can you not? How can you not have this beautiful magnetism towards you and draw people in and unintentionally take advantage of them? It is what it is. Sometimes you might not even notice it because you're so nice. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to shame you, like, because it's no shame. It's like, get that out of your head. Remove, please, because it's fine. Like, being in this energy is totally okay. I think it's just more being aware. Listen quietly, because to the people around you as well. You have a power. You have the princess power. Like, let's be real. You have the queen energy. You literally are a queen energy. But the people around you will bend towards you. Will make it harder for themselves, but easier for you. And you might not know it. So just be a little bit more aware. Like, if things seem a little too easy for you, or things happen really, really smoothly, just be aware of the people in your corner who have helped you make that happen. Yeah. And give them props. Give them props where props is due. That's really it. Not like you have to abandon this energy. Be in this energy all you want. Do it. Just, transform it. Work with it. use that beautiful charm that you have and make people feel loved and cared for and appreciated for the things that they do for you. That's all. That's all. It's not like you're intentionally trying to make them do things for you. It's just, just notice that they do. Anyways, so what's ready to shift for my pile number 3s? So another card got this. Another pile got this. You'll know if you know. Embrace both the light and the shadow, for they are integral parts of your journey. See, okay, so if you're listening to this, you might be both. You might be someone who, has someone like this in their life and is also like this in your life. But you might just be one. Either way. Embrace both the parts, because if you are someone who is on the receiving end of this and revolves yourself and your life around another person who is like this, just recognize that aspect of yourself too. You might be thinking, oh, it's a great thing because you're giving. No, but you're overgiving. Love, you're overgiving. Stop. You're overgiving to the point where, you're no longer your own sun. You're a sunflower. And yes, it's great to be a sunflower, but you need your own energy from yourself to do your things, because you are at the core your own sun. You have your own whole planetary systems. You're not just you connected to fly with a flower. A flower has a great system of its own for its structure of being alive. But all I'm trying to say is that you have your own life to live. And overgiving to this person won't make your life any better. And that's something you might need to accept. You might need to accept that your light is actually your shadow. So you might want to shift that. And if you're this person, if you feel like this, again, we kind of went through it. Just acknowledge the people around you. Just be in this energy, but be more compassionate about it. Be more aware of it. Be more empathetic to the people around you. Yeah. And embrace the fact that your shadow is your light, which is interesting. You know what I mean? The shadow of your, I want to say pretty privilege, could also be used for good. You know what I mean? Sometimes a simple smile calms, quells the emotions. Don't know why. And it's I get it. Some people don't deserve your smiles. I get it. But, only do it when it's safe for you. Only do it if you feel like it's comfortable and safe enough. And, you know what I mean? It could be well received. In terms of the smiles, I mean, just generally giving out your energy. You know what I mean? Do it. You know you. I know you know you. So yeah, just listen deeply to yourself. Embrace both the light and shadow aspects in regards. That's so vague. Light and shadow aspects, especially in regards to this energy, it's just recognizing that sometimes charm and beauty also has consequences of the unawareness and not being appreciative. But if you are appreciative and you're this, then you're probably not listening to this. Because you're not overgiving to this. Because there's a type of self-serving. I don't want to say selfish, because it's not selfish, it's self-serving, but to the point where it can borderline selfish. And I think that's where we're trying to avoid. It's not that you're selfish, it's not that you're there. It's just we're avoiding those aspects where you may come across selfish to others if you don't do X, Y, and Z. If you don't, for example, a lot of people don't like Chappell Roan right now because she didn't reconcile with that 13-year-old or something like that. I personally, she wasn't really involved. It was the bodyguard that was involved. But would have it been nice for her to? Maybe. It definitely would have given her a better reputation in the country that she was staying at. I didn't follow it too much, so I don't know the details extremely. If you want to debate me in the comments, go ahead. I will probably say that you're right because I don't know as much on the situation. But regardless, just remember that, like, people have helped you as well. It's only in your right and nature to be able to give back. And to keep your energy to yourself sometimes is a bit selfish. It is, I know protection wise, like, makes you feel safer, but it's not always what's best. It's actually sometimes harmful for you because then it reinforces an agoraphobic an agoraphobic sentiment amongst living. I'm not wanting to, like, share your energy with people, and I've been there. People don't want to steal your energy. People don't want to be vampires. They just want to enjoy you. They just want to enjoy you. That's it. And if you receive hate, like, you're gonna receive hate anyways. You're a beautiful person, regardless of what gender you identify with, or if you don't identify with a gender at all. You are a beautiful, like, energy, regardless, and people are going to be after that. It is a hot commodity, and people want that. You're aware of that. Some people here revolve their lives around that. Like, it is what it is. Just gotta be aware of, like, making sure that you give back as well. So that's embracing your shadow and light for those who are in this energy, and then those who revolve their life around this energy. Again, remember that, like, yes, they are a person. Yes, you love them. Yes, they're great, but you are still you. And if anything, I hope this humanized them for you in regards to they're not an almighty God. They make mistakes. They're not aware of everything. They're not omnipotent. They cannot see all. They do not know all. They're great, though. They're fantastic. They're lovely people. You're a lovely person. It's just, don't overgive. That is the message. Still, again. And you know it because you clicked on this video. So, shift it. Tough love. Shift it. Yeah, anyways. So, I know this pattern isn't new to you. You're already aware of it. But yeah, if you want to transform it, I know you can do it. I know you got this. Trust your own process in doing it. But I'm trying to open up a business. I'm trying to help people help themselves, really. And yeah, do some deep transformational spiritual work. So if you want someone to hold your hand throughout all this and shift a bit more and get a little deeper into your patterns, I can give a more, like, personalized reading, and we can do a little session where, yeah, we look at the deeper transformational levels. We'll go one-on-one and see how you can respond differently in regards to the patterns that you're having in life. But yeah, only do this if you really want to. Only do this if you really feel called to, if you feel like you need to shift. Yeah. My email will be down in the description. More information for that will be in the description. Pricing happens when you just message me. I do sliding scales for those who feel like they can't afford it but just need the session. I don't want to have anyone not do the session because they can't afford it. That would break my heart. Yeah, if you need this also to be like a like just kind of like an opener, the first reading could always also be on me. If you find value in it, I'm happy to do it for free as well. But again, if you want to pay me for it, also be nice. I am still paying back my student loan, so it would help a ton. But yeah, if not, like, no pressure. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, as all good tarot YouTubers say, and trust your own process. Never let a tarot reader define your life, because you are you, and you have full autonomy and willpower and responsibility over your life. You make your choices. Anyways, I will see you in the next one, love. Thank you so much for being with me and sharing your beautiful energy with me. Take care. Bye. Hi, my purpose. So this reading, we're going to be looking at where you're overgiving. And so the information about the breakdown of this reading is in the intro, as well as probably the description. Let's just get into it. So where you're overgiving is the the 5 of wands. So conflicts, especially when it comes to things that you're very passionate about or that relate to your purpose. Also, it can be in teams and obstacles. So you're putting a lot of yourself, your energy, your time into obstacles, but things that don't threaten you in a serious way. You know what I mean? Kind of like petty obstacles, petty things, petty challenges. Petty challenges or like petty conflicts, things that don't really like the wands usually do pertain to like purpose and like passions and stuff. So it could be passionate to you. This could feel like something that you're meant to do, but in reality it's a bit petty. It's a bit petty. And that's why it's an overgiving towards it. You know? Yeah. So let's see why this pattern exists. Why are you overgiving to the petty nature within you? Slow change. We're pulling more cards for you. Emerge. Anything else? Plant a seed and wait. Okay. My dear, you're so impatient. You're so impatient. I'm so sorry. You're being petty because you're not being patient. Yeah. You're overgiving to your pettiness. You're overgiving to conflicts because like you just want something to happen. You just want it to come. So for example, you might be like picking fights online, trolling people online. You're just more on this trickster energy of conflict, of being like, maybe I'll screw with someone today. But not in that fun way. It's more of like, oh my god, like, let me make someone mad because I'm mad. And come on. Love you. I love you. But come on. You're overgiving to it. And it's fun to have like little sprinkles here and there, you know? Like, I'm thinking of like Jim from The Office, who like plays pranks on Dwight all the time. That's kind of fun. But like when it gets like too much and you're doing it to the point where like you're not doing your work, like Jim wasn't doing his work sometimes or something like that, then you know you might be overgiving to it. Also, like another example would be Nick from New Girl, who was like playing pranks on Schmidt, but like he spent like so much of his money doing it. That's like overgiving to something that's super petty, you know, something like that, like something like that in your life. That's the example. It's something that's you don't need to do this, but you are. And why are you doing it is because you're waiting for something to come. And you're not patient about it. Literally, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting? This is the back of the deck. What are you waiting for? I want to know. What are you waiting for, pile number 4s? Pile number 4s. What is my pile number 4s? Why are there so many cards like this? What the heck? Ooh. Okay. Pile number 4s. What are my pile number 4s waiting for? Jesus Christ. Okay. 3 of Wands, Son of Swords, Chariot in reverse. You're waiting for the wool to be pulled over your eyes. That's what it feels like. Yeah, like with the 3 of Wands in reverse, as well as the 7 of Swords in reverse. It's like you're waiting for the wool to be pulled under your eyes. You're waiting for the ball to drop. You're waiting for something to happen. Like, obviously, but like something like that feels like it's gonna like that's gonna like, huh, wait, I'm gonna get this. Jesus. Oh, something that's gonna thwart your plans that like for your own destiny, or like something that you're like, oh, is that the example you're gonna give me in my head? Okay, so like you're waiting for something to go wrong in regards to your plans. You're waiting for like, you're waiting for someone to like mess things up, but in the same breath you're instigating it as well. With this pettiness that you're doing to others, you're instigating this, like, it's kind of like when like someone doesn't know how to like tell someone how they feel, and other than telling them like their full emotions, they're just gonna kind of like, they're gonna push them away. Oh my god, it's avoidant energy. Other than telling like the person, oh yeah, I want to be loved by you, but I don't know how to say that to you because I don't know how to communicate my feelings, because I was never told how to communicate my feelings in a safe and healthy way ever to anyone in my life. So I'm not going to. So instead I'm going to push you away and see if you're going to stay anyways, because that's going to make me feel safe. But that's not exactly how you should operate in this situation. You're overgiving to that mentality of pushing people away, of waiting for something bad to happen because like you don't trust it. This is a mechanism in you that like lives within you because I don't know what reason. We haven't really gone through it. We haven't actually like discussed it. It's going to be different for everybody. This is a general reading. But like I think I'm coming out a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more like tough love right now, because it's like, it's enough is enough. You know, like enough is enough. Stop fucking around. You know, like And this is going to be a hard message for people to hear. So if you clicked off and you hate me, that's fair. I don't really care. If you want someone to sugarcoat your messages, go to a different tarot reader. Like, for real, go to a different tarot reader, because I'm not going to sugarcoat these messages. These are for deep transformational healing work. If you could not accept yourself, if you cannot look at these parts of yourself, then get off my channel, because this is not for you. Period. Anyways, if you're still here, thank you so much. Thank yourself so much, because you're doing the transformational work by just being here, by just looking at yourself and accepting the fact that, hey, maybe what I'm doing is not the best. Maybe I'm being really petty. Maybe I'm just waiting for bad things to happen because I'm scared that they are not going to happen the way I want it to. I'm scared that it's going to fuck up. Something's going to go bad. Something's going to go wrong. So you're doing other things to fill the time. And that's what you're overgiving to. Other than just quelling your emotions and maybe, like, again, regulating them so that, like, you know that, hey, maybe it will happen that way, but this time you're more prepared for it, and this time you know how to deal with it better. Maybe that's all you need to move forward. But who knows? Could be something different. Could be something different. We're going to look at what you need to shift. Because you need to shift. Period. I'm not going to be gentle about it either. You need to shift. You're just causing ruckus amongst the people around you. Amongst yourself, too. This isn't even to be people. This is going to be your own mind, too. Like, this can be, like, literally, maybe you don't hang around. Maybe you're a hermit like me. And you don't hang around people. This could just literally be, like, your day-to-day habits as well. Being petty towards, like, what you want versus, like, where you are, you know? Oh, it could also be like, you like someone and you want to tell them, but you're being petty because you're having all these conflicting emotions, like, oh my god, what if it goes wrong? Oh my god, what if they say no? Oh my god, what if they don't like me? Oh my god, what if they do X, Y, and Z to me? What if they publicly humiliate me? Oh my god. And that's, but it feels a little bit more pettier than that. If it was something more like that, I feel like a cup card would have came out, but because no cups have come out, like, it doesn't really feel like that. I mean, it's either relating to the self or, like, more like a work situation. And if it's not, then this is probably not your pile. Yeah, so this card is stride with purpose. For each step you take echoes the determination of your wild ancestors. So the ways in which you can shift right now. So let me turn this tough love, because this is probably the tough love that you're giving to yourself as well. That's probably also an energy that I'm picking up on, is the tough love that you're giving to yourself. So let's take a breath together and shift it. So every step you take determines your determination of your wild ancestors. You have a whole line and lineage. Oh, that's my face. Awkward. I was getting a card off the ground. You have a whole line and lineage of people who want you to succeed. You know what I mean? They want you to grow. They want you to come into a space where you feel like where you feel safe in yourself, where you feel safe in your body, where you feel safe in the direction that you're going in life. Fear not the darkness, for your spirit shines brightest under the moon's gentle gaze. Wow. Yeah. So your emotions are going to illuminate quite a bit when it comes to what you need to know right now in regards to, because this is still very general, but like in terms of like what you're waiting for, what needs to be like looked at and stuff, your emotions are going to be the biggest indicator of information for you Mm-hmm. All right. And if you want, you can always name this emotion and then ask for its age, ask for the age. You can do childhood work by asking what age you experienced this in your childhood, and then also then recognize that you are older and different now, that you are a different age than the emotion itself as well as the childhood wound itself, and release it that way. You can do it that way too. Last card is, in the heart of the pack, find solace and strength, for we are bound together by the unbreakable ties of family, where love, respect, and loyalty reign supreme. So, in regards to people who are pushing people away, don't stop. I don't know how much more I can get for that in terms of you're pushing love and respect and people and good people away. You're waiting for them to drop the ball. They don't want to drop the ball, but you're making it easy for them to drop the ball by pushing them away. Don't drop the ball. Don't let them drop the ball. Stop it. Pass the ball. Make it an easy catch, like throw it well. Throw it well. Throw the ball well. Don't throw it all willy-nilly. Don't make it hard. Don't whip the ball at them. Don't whip the ball at them. They're just trying to catch the ball, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it's so tough, but I think it's just something you need to hear. Bro, you're a great person. You have great people in your life. You have to really look at why you're doing the petty things that you're doing. You are overgiving to this pettiness. The pattern that exists is that you're waiting for something. You're being impatient. You're overgiving to this pettiness because you're impatient. But what really needs to happen is for you to just do the thing. Stop taking your emotions out on others. Deal with them and then take steps towards what you really need to do in life. Because there are people there that want to support you and whatever you're doing right now. They really do want to support you. But you need to support yourself and stop making it hard for them to support you. Yeah. Anyways. This fear, this underlying fear is something that's... I know it's hard. I know traumatic events make it really hard for you not to expect another person to do that for you and be aware of the signs in which it happens. But just know that fear isn't always what you're picking up on. Sometimes you're picking up on not the fear from you, not the fear that it will happen, but the fear that you think it will happen. And then it comes off as them, your brain will pick up on things that will be a confirmation bias towards that attitude. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be aware of that. Don't overgive to the side where you feel you need to be petty about it and overthink it. Don't be super conflicted. Don't make conflicts out of for no reason. You know what I mean? Don't make mountains out of molehills. Just do you. Focus on you. I know you got this. I know you're capable of doing this. I know you are. You're on this channel. People on this channel are emotionally intelligent. I know they are. Because people who just do tarot generally have to be. They have to be some level of self-aware. Like, you know, they have to be some level of, like, wanting to understand more about themselves. So, I know you got this. I really do. But yeah. If you need someone to hold your hand throughout this process, I do spiritual work like this. And if you want someone to really dive deeper with you, I do that. Yeah. Always trust yourself and trust your own process. But again, if you want someone to help you, you can find more information in the description. You'll go deeper on for the one-on-one sessions. Yeah. If not, no problem. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. High about 5. Alright, so this reading we're going to look at where you may be overgiving and why. We go through the way this video is going to work in the intro, and yeah, let's just get into it. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm hearing legacy. So you might be overgiving to something like legacy bound. Could be like family traditions. Could be something, yeah, that's what I'm really that's what it really feels like. Could be like family business, could be something that you're networkly involved and feels very interconnected with your material life. That's what feels like is coming through. It feels like it's something fun though. It feels like you enjoy this thing because getting the image of like a Ferris wheel at the back. But yeah, I think this is more about your overgiving. So it's just needing to balance that, right? Let's see why this pattern exists. Why does this pattern exist? Yes, you can. Curiosity backwards. Wow, that's happened to a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to change right now. I'm connected to Earth is hilarious. So why this pattern exists is because it's tradition. It's because you're connected to it. It exists because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like it's something that's like really hard for you to stop. Like it feels like it's almost like you're kind of like forced into this lifestyle. It feels like you don't really have a choice. Like this is your connections. Like this is your life. Like you can't really see a life beyond whatever tradition this is, whichever family value this is, whatever material hold that you're overgiving to. Like it is like it feels like it's a part of you. And so naturally it's easy to overgive to that, you know? But it feels very socially obligated. Being the 10 of Pentacles. So what do you want to shift? Because this doesn't seem like a bad thing. It doesn't seem like you're something like, but something wants to shift. That's why you're on the video. You want to be in this video. We want to be 4 minutes in and already onto the shift part, which is the third part with like, you didn't want to shift, you know? Harness the power of your intuition, for it's guiding you through life's wilderness. Always have faith, for even the darkest of nights, the stars guide you towards higher ground. Last card. Oh, wait, oops. Wait. Wrong way. Okay. Stride with purpose, for each step you take echoes the determination of your wild ancestors. Oh, interesting. This could also feel like you stepping into... But this is about overgiving. So, like, what's actually ready to shift? It feels like you want to be driven more than just tradition and legacy. It feels like what's ready to shift is you kind of stepping into your own power, stepping into your own intuition, and having faith that, like, you and your life choices are yours. They're not just what is told to you, not just what's passed down to you, but it's yours as well. Like, it's something you've chosen, it's something that you want. And I think it feels like that's what you're ready to step into. Something that feels like this is your life. It's not like you want to get away from it. It's not like you want, like, it's not like you want to, like, let go, because this is something you're deeply connected to it. With the ancestor card coming out as well, this is something that's like integral to your being, you know what I mean? But like, maybe it kind of dictates your life more than you dictate your life, you know? I think the biggest thing in my head is like marrying within a religion, you know, like, other than marrying for love, which is something that you might want to do. Like, you have to marry within religion, because that's your thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're so connected to this religion, and because so therefore you have to marry within religion. It makes everything easier. But maybe in your heart of hearts, you fell in love with someone who doesn't practice the religion. You know, like, so you might feel conflicted because maybe you're now overgiving to this religion, and then now this partner is like, or this person is not really in your life. Could be like that. Or this religion restricts access for you to see beyond and let other people within your life, or something like that, you know? Yeah, it could, like, it feels like you're overgiving to this, and it's blocking you from connections or things that are outside of this. And maybe that's what you want, you know? Like, it feels like whatever tradition this pertains to, whatever legacy this feels like it's from, whatever social group or status this feels like this is tied to, which is tied to you, it feels like you want to, or at least the cards, what I'm reading and picking up on is that, you want to be able to go beyond that a bit. Yeah. That's what's ready to shift for you. Well, it's definitely a shorter read. All I am is just a reader to bring you awareness to something that you're most likely already aware about. So I'm giving you the pattern, and you know, things that feel like it wants to come up in terms of shifts. But if it doesn't resonate, this might not be your pile. Always choose another one. You can always click off the reading. Maybe you're just here to listen to me yap because you want to sleep. No problem. Love you here, regardless why you're here. I hope this resonated. I hope this brought you clarity. And yeah. Oh, before I go, I am doing like one-on-one work if you want to go a little bit deeper and look at like more more transformational aspects of your time in regards to like this legacy. We can also do other things in regards to emotional patterns and being able to kind of label it, move through it, and release it, and help you shift into like a life where it doesn't get in the way of things. You know. But yeah, like, information for that will be in the description. I don't want payment to ever be a problem, so I'm always happy to do sliding scales or just like talk to you if you need assistance. No problem. If you want to pay me, that's cool too. I'm still paying off my OSAP bills and stuff, so like OSAP loans, which is like a student loans, so it would be very helpful. But you know, if not, no problem. Take what resonated, leave the rest, and trust your own process. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile ones. This is not pile ones. Oh my god. Maybe you're here from pile 1. Don't know. This is pile 6. This is the last pile. I'm extremely tired. My brain is everywhere right now. I'm so sorry if it comes out a little bit more everywhere. If it comes out more everywhere, I'm so sorry. I've been channeling for a couple hours now, so my brain's a little foggy. It's been a while. I'm gonna do my best because this is the last pile and I really do want to finish this, and I want to make sure that, like, yeah. Anyways, so we're looking at what you may be overgiving today, why the pattern exists, and we're also going to look at the question of what's actually ready to shift. So let's begin. You have the 12 of Wands. I forgot if this is the Knight or the Knave. 12 is the Knight. Yeah, okay. Awesome. So you may be overgiving to a self-confident person who lives for glory, risk, and righteous challenges. He's an activist and a world changer. Oh my god. This is why you were... Oh, okay. My pal ones also had this. That's why I'm... No wonder. I'm pretty sure it was my pal ones who are my SJWs, my social justice warriors. So you're either overgiving to this, or you are this, or simultaneously both happening at this, you know, like, you're probably someone who's overgiving to a cause right now. And putting a lot of your attention and focus on this. And you know what? Like, I commend you. I commend you for how amazing you are and spreading the word and being the beautiful you are, and, you know, helping humanity out in the smallest ways you can. I do. But you're overgiving. You're overgiving to it. Like, you're letting the guilt of this movement get to you to the point where, like, you're putting too much of yourself into it, and it is draining the hell out of you. How do I know? I've been there. I've been through it. I'm still recovering from it. So, like, yeah. This is not to say that your morals and values still don't align. This is not to say that anything about you's changed in regards to that. It's more of, sometimes people need breaks. Sometimes things come in waves. Look at activism. It comes in waves. Activists come in waves. We recognize how hard the work is to do and sustain over a long period of time. It's not easy. It's not emotionally easy to keep all of this information and understanding about the world in. And even doing community work, even going to places where you can feel safe and supported, it's still not easy to hold this for so long, to hold trauma for so long, to hold these experiences for so long, to witness literal genocides and literal extermination of resources and embargoes of places, and the atrocities that are being done to humans right now. Again, like, it's not cool to witness the fact that a certain country has deemed it legal to hang a certain ethnicity within that country. Yes, I am talking about Israel. Yes, I'm talking about Palestine. This is not to say that you lose any of this, or that you're not going to be a part of the conversation or a part of the process, or that you're a bad person, or that if you don't do this, you're letting down everybody. You're not. You're just overgiving. You're putting too much energy into it. If you look at a lot of therapists as well who are witnessing the same things as you, a lot of the times they say, handle what you can. If that means that you can only do one post that day, and when it's one thing that day, great. If that means nothing, great. Honor yourself. It's not going to help anybody else if you're draining yourself for what? For what? And don't take this as spiritual bypassing. Don't think you can hide from the real world by saying, oh, no, let me just not engage with the news because it hurts my feelings. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying do that. Don't. That's not in your who you are. It's not what you're giving to right now, but just recognize that you don't have to overgive to it. You don't have to play the hero. You don't. And sometimes I find that, like, that's what happens in this. Because yes, you're self-confident, you're righteous, you're an activist, you're a world changer, but that also comes with moral superiority. Not everybody is allowed to have that. And you know this as well. So stop acting as if you're going to save the world by engaging in this and draining yourself from it. Stop. Do what you do best. Engage with it when you can, but use your resources so that you can more so balance your life, because it's just too much. This is what you're overgiving to. Let's see why you're doing this. I feel like we've kind of already gone through it little by little. Be clear about what you want. Practice. Release. It's not a competition. Listen quietly. Okay. Awesome. It feels like a lot. It feels like I need to get in a lot of cards free. Most times I don't need that many cards, but like, I'm not gonna lie, it just seems like you're holding on to this and you're overgiving because you're avoiding yourself. This pattern exists because you've lost yourself. Little by little, you've lost yourself through posts. Little by little, you've lost yourself through the news. Little by little, you've lost yourself through all these people telling you it's wrong for you to look away, to not post, for all these people telling you, hey, like, you're spiritually bypassing if you don't do this. Like, hey, you're not being a good human if you don't engage with this. Little by little, you lost yourself because everybody told you no, like, you can't be yourself, you have to be this. If you're not this, then what are you? You're not a good person. But this lack of self led to you not being clear about what you want, led you to practice things that aren't aligned with what you need to be doing and practicing. Okay, like, let's be real. Like, can you be a social activist every single hour of the day and still work every single hour of the day? No, it's exhausting. You can't have a 9 to 5 and then expect yourself to be emotionally okay with taking on so much of the world's problems. That's not normal to do that. Be aware, be informed, sure. But to take it on, to act as if that, like, what you do, how you act, how you live, how you breathe is going to determine the fate and outcome of this situation. It's not true. Do you know what's true? The fate and outcome of these situations are determined by the people in power who have those capabilities. Yes, you can spread awareness. Yes, you can have conversations. But if those conversations are draining you to the point where you can't do your day-to-day job, what is the point? What is the point? Is it because you want to be seen as good? It's not a competition. It's not a fucking competition. Oh my god. Your dick is bigger than mine. Oh my god. You care more about than me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. And this is not to trivialize anything that's happening out there. It's not. It really isn't. But don't let someone shame you because you live in a privileged position. Don't let someone shame you out of that privileged position. How crazy, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're privileged enough to have the space and time to go and do your thing. Don't let others shame you and be like, no, you have to be doing this. You have to be doing this. You have to be changing the world. Or else you're a shit human being. Stop it. That's not true. That's not true at all. Listen quietly to your nervous system. Release anything that's all this. You're aligning yourself with values that people are telling you to, and again, this is another form of dogmatic thinking. This is another form of someone telling someone what to do for their own agenda. Regardless if that agenda is good or not, it is what it is. But preaching like mere moral superiority is the reason why you should do it is not why you should do it. Guilt tripping someone because their legacy will be tainted if they don't do something is not a reason to do something. People want to be cared about, especially in a time where it's so easy to see racism, sexism, classism all play out in how people treat each other. It's really about safety and wanting to feel safe and belonging. I get that. Everybody wants that. We live in a society. Our relationships are mirrors to us all the time. So don't let the mirror projection of shame, of not being enough, dictate how you live your life. Care about these issues, yes. Keep them in your heart, yes. Keep these people in your mind, but live in a way in which your morals align. In the day-to-day, it doesn't have to be draining. It could be simple things. Practice what you preach. If you really want to be an activist, practice what you preach. Parents teach kids not through telling, but by doing. That's how children learn. By seeing. Not by saying. Because intuitively, experientially, we'll see it. Someone says it to us. Doesn't mean anything until it happens. So with that grain of salt in mind in regards to activism, be an activist. Have it show up in your work in the ways that you can, but don't let it drain you. Don't overgive it to the point where you can't be clear in what you want and do the things that you need to. Don't let it dictate your life and your decisions and how you go and move through the world. If it's detrimental to your everyday. If you're so drained because you're overgiving your emotional capacity at work and then coming home and watching all these videos where they're emotionally draining you because they're guilting you into sharing their content, because that's how some of this content works. It is a shame, guilt cycle. That's a part of marketing. The left is not immune. Anyways, again, not to shame anyone on the left. Love you guys. I am a lefty. It's just to say there are better ways to spend your time, more productive ways to harness the beautiful energy that you have. I hate to see it go to waste being drained over things that are not necessary, things that are they're just busy work. They're not the real work. It's just busy work. Don't drain yourself over the busy work. Do the real work. What does the real work look like? It looks like standing on business. It looks like standing for your values. But if you can't, if you have to, if you go to unethical practices because you yourself are going to justify it because of the way in survivally you live your life, you cannot judge other people for doing the same. And also, shut up about moral superiority then. Don't tell other people how to live their lives if you're not going to do it. Simple, clear fact. Practice what you preach. Yeah, okay. Anyways, let's see the shift. I think that's the shift. But let's give you some motivational spirit guidance to close this off. Fear not the darkness, for your spirit shines brightest under the moon's gentle gaze. Got two more. Yeah, release this pattern, man. Listen to the whispers of the wind. It will lead you to run with the pack of your dreams. You're not aligned with their true. You're not aligned with your true people. I don't care if you don't want to hear that. You're not aligned with your true people. And you would be if you were acting authentically, but you're not. But you're letting guilt run amok. Anyways, sorry, I'm putting a lot more emotions in this. Anyways, in the wilderness of life, let love be your compass, guiding you towards the warmth of belonging and connection. You're basing your life off fear. And I'm sorry to be so harsh to you. I was also this harsh to myself. If that makes you feel any better. Probably not. But sometimes you need tough love, and I'm going to give it. It's a lot of tough love in this reading because I've had to be very tough on myself in regards to love. Because sometimes that's what moves you. It's not the gentleness, it's the rigidness. Sometimes what really gets you going, it's the fire within. And how do you spark a fire? You have to hit flint and steel. Well, at least that's how it used to be. Well, you can still do it, flint and steel. You have to spark a fire through tension, through friction, like literally. So I'm hoping that I'm starting this fire within you because, like, honestly, I love you. You're a great person. You're not being you. Clear as day, you're not being you. You let something outside of you, probably a cause, a social justice cause, to really let your identity run amok. You made friends, you made your whole life revolve around this thing, and now it is crumbling apart because you're overgiving to it and you don't know yourself. you don't have true connections for yourself because of that. And now you're wearing a mask continuously and having to, now you're having to play this competition game all the time. Who's the better activist? And that's what you're overgiving. That's what you're overgiving, my love. I'm so sorry if this was a little more tougher. I understand if you clicked off. I understand if you didn't and you're still here. Thank you so much. It's a lot to face. It's a lot to face. But you're doing a great job. It's a hard journey. Just remember to practice what you preach. If not, don't judge others. If not, you might want to reconcile things within yourself and how you want to live your life. Because you're letting fear override it, not love. You're letting the fear of what might happen or how this might affect you or how this makes you in regards to like how you look socially get in the way of who you actually are, and that's not cool. So yeah, shift it if you want. Those who are ready to hear this message will. Those that won't. If you are here, thank you again. If you need more help, if you want someone to hold your hand a little bit, I promise to be a lot more gentle in like a one-on-one session. I am providing one-on-one sessions. Just email me. We can talk about price. Happy to do sliding scales. Happy to do it pro bono. I'm not a lawyer, but like the similar deal in regards to like, you know, I don't want anyone to ever not do this work because of price. That would break my heart. So yeah, reach out if you need. If not, just take what resonated, leave the rest, and trust your own process. Always let yourself be your guide. Never let a tarot reader dictate your actions or choices, because that's all yours. Yeah. Love you so much. My pile number 6s. Thanks for being with me here and for listening to these messages. I know that wasn't easy. You're a real one if you did. I'll see you in the next one.